Hello again. So this is the second worksheet / video. It's about subtraction and we're going to be practicing using the algorithm. So as with the addition worksheet, I'm going to start with doing a question and then you're going to do a similar question while pausing the video. And then you'll unpause and watch me do it and check that you're correct. We'll do that for a few and then you'll have a go at your own questions. So we're going to start off with 39 minus 31. Now you may know straight away in your head what to do, but we're going to do it using the algorithm. So we're going to start off with, just like addition, the right-hand numbers. We want to deal with the ones first. So 9 take 1 is 8. We then go into the, oh, that was a pen, not a highlighter. We then go into the next left column, the 3's, and 3 take 3 is 0. So we could write 08 or we could just write 8. I now want you to have a go at 47 minus 12. Pause the video, unpause when you're ready. Okay, so we're ready. 47 minus 12. Let's again start off with 7 minus 2. Now that is 5. And then we've got the next column in from the right. Oh, again. The next column in from the right, which is 4 minus 1, gives us 3. So I wish I'd done that in blue. I'm just going to go over it. I'm over it. There we go. 35. Okay, but what happens when it's not so straightforward? What happens when the number on the bottom is bigger than the number on the top? Well, apparently we're going to get onto that next because I forgot to write questions like that already. Okay, so for these ones, again, we're starting on the right. We've got 5 minus 2 is 3. 8 minus 6 is 2. 1 minus nothing, 1. 123. I now want you to pause me. Okay, let's have a look at the we do. 356 minus 55. 6 minus 5 is 1. 5 minus 5 is 0. 3 minus nothing, 3. Let's have a look at this I do. Now we do have this problem where the number on the bottom is bigger than the number on the top. We're going to have to do something called borrowing. So for example, 6 minus 8, I can't do straight away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to borrow 10 because next to it, this 5 is technically in the tens column, which means it's 50. So I'm going to borrow a 10, which means this 5 is going to become, and I'll do this in a different color, it's going to become 4. And this 6 becomes 16, and I show that by putting a 1 next to it to show myself that it's 16. Now, 16 minus 8 is, of course, 8. 4 minus 7. Now I've come up to the exact same problem. I can't do it. 4 is less than 7. So I'm going to have to borrow again. So I'm going to borrow from the column next to it. This time I'm going to do my working in this lovely reddish tone. So I'm going to borrow. Well, technically, I'm in the 10, so I'm going to borrow 100, but we don't stress about that. So I'm going to borrow. This is going to be a 3, which makes this 4. It makes it a 14. Now 14 minus 7, I really wish I'd chosen better numbers. 14 minus 7 is 7. Okay, now let's look at that final column. 3 minus 2, oh, finally, that is one we can do. 1. The answer was 178. I want you to have a go at 54 minus 26. Pause me if you need, pause me, yada, yada, yada. Okay, I'm going to assume you're ready. 54 minus 26. Now, we can't do 4 minus 6. It's too small. So we're going to borrow. This 5 is going to become a 4. And we're going to borrow, technically we're borrowing 10, so that becomes 14. 14 minus 6 we can do, it's 8. And now let's look, 4 minus 2, well that's just 2. We've got some bigger problems here. 20,507 minus 7,986. 7 minus 6, oh that's nice, we can do that, that's 1. 0 minus 8, oof, can't do that. So I'm going to borrow. This 5 is going to become a 4. This 0 is going to become a 10. 10 minus 8 I can do, it's 2. 4 minus 9 I can't do, so I need to borrow. The problem here, you'll probably already see, is how do I borrow from 0? I can't. So I'm going to have to borrow from the 20, from the 2. That's going to become a 1, which means this 0 becomes a 10. Now that 0 is a 10, I can borrow it. Instead of a 10, it becomes a 9. And that means this 4 becomes 14. Oh gosh, that was a lot of borrowing. So we've got 14 minus 9. 14 minus 9 is 5. 9 minus 7, okay, good, we can do that. 9 minus 7 is 2. And 1 minus, so there's nothing under it, 1. I want you to have a go at this next one. 302 minus 15. And these are the hardest types of ones you'll get, where you'll have to borrow a few times in a row. They're difficult, they are. All right, ready? Okay, 2 minus 5. Can we do that? No. So we borrow. Can we borrow from a 0? No, we can't. Fine. So this 3 is going to become a 2. This 0 is going to become a 10. And then we're going to steal from it already. It's just gotten used to having that 10 there. It's going to become a 9. And this is going to become a 12. After all that, 12 minus 5 is 7. 9 minus 1 is 8. And then we've got that 2 minus nothing underneath it, 287. I'd like you to have a go at the questions below, so all of these ones. Make sure you check your work. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.